Hey everybody, I am DBS TCG Central. Welcome to another deck profile video. If you guys saw the thumbnail, today we are doing SS2 Sun Gohan Push to the Brink. With the new erratas, I started looking up some new blue leaders to house some of my stuff because Super Soul Striker Goku actually got hit during the errata, and now he does not awaken early, and you have to get down to 4 life, and you have to run some self awakeners, which isn't a problem. But it just made me really think about other leaders to use with all my blue good stuff and other interesting things we could do with the leaders. So this is one of the ones I chose, and I saw a really cool list online, and I kind of adapted this to it. And I'm going to try it at my locals, but in play testing, this thing works really, really good, and it's really, really strong. So for starters, on the unawakened side is Sun Gohan. When this card attacks, you may add one mono blue card from your energy to your hand, and if you do, choose up to one mono blue battle card in your hand and place it in your energy. I'll show you exactly what we do with this, but it comes in untapped, so it's a way to untap an energy once per turn. When a blue skillless battle card is played from your energy, you may flip this card over. If you do, draw 2 cards, then add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6 left. So early awaken. Usually turn 2 we do this, and I'll show you exactly how we go ahead and do it. Alternately, if you're at 4 or less life, you can awaken and draw 2 cards and then flip this card over. And on this side, he's SS2 Sun Gohan, push to the brink. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. Then you may add 1 of your mono blue energy to your hand. If you do, choose up to 1 mono blue battle card in your hand and place it in your energy. So you can tap this energy and use it. You can return it to your hand and play another energy. So it's kind of a way to untap a blue energy. So active battle, once per turn, choose one of your blue skillless Saiyan cards with energy cost of 2 or less, and then it gets plus 5,000 power for the battle. Just a little added bonus for this leader. But I'll show you what we do with them, and I'll show you how cool he can be. For starters, we'll show you the whole skillless package we run with this. We'll start with the skillless. Here we go. So first I run 4 of these guys here. The Super Saiyan Sun Gohan. Just a skillless battle card, 2-drop, blue Saiyan, 20k. I'll show you why it's relevant, why he's a blue Saiyan and stuff like that in a little bit. But we run 4 of these guys. Really good, strong beater, and they're shiny and foily. That's why I picked these ones. But any blue 2-drop skillless Saiyan will do. But this one, it matches the deck so well, so I kept it. So we also run this card here. It's Tien Shinhan Energy Fortification. So what this card does here is when you play it, you could draw a card, but most of the time you're not really going to play it as much as you're going to do this ability here. It's if your leader card is blue Sun Gohan childhood card, when this card is placed in your energy from your hand, you may play 1 blue skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 from your energy, and if you do, place the top card of your deck in your energy in rest mode. So you'll play 1 energy, you'll play this into your energy, and then you could pay 1 energy, and then you can play one of these cards right out to the battlefield, a skillless battle card here. I'll show you other ones that we have in our energy that we use for skillless also in 1 second. If you need to play it, you can draw a card, but most of the time you're using this to do the ability, which will awaken your leader. So it's really, really good, really strong for this deck. Another way we play skillless out to the battlefield is, let me find it. Sorry about that. We play our Unison card. So our Unison here, SS Sun Goku Spirit Boost Striker. So this card here, it's got an auto. Once per turn, when you remove a marker from this card using a Spirit Boost skill, you can choose up to 1 of your blue Saiyan cards in your battle area, and it gets another 5k power for the turn. We use this somewhat in some instances, but we mostly use it for this active main here. If your leader card is mono blue, you may switch this card to rest mode. If you do, choose up to 1 blue skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 in your energy and play it. If you play it, place the top card of your deck in your energy in rest mode at the end of the turn. So until the end of the next turn. It also has a -1, whereas active main, you can choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and return it to its owner's hand. It's good if you need to get rid of something that's being a bother. But we mostly use it for the +1 ability, which is really, really good. So this will play your Skillus out. It'll play this guy out, and it'll activate your Awaken also. So that's the unison we play. Okay. Since we are running skillless battle cards, we need some barrier removal, and the best way to do it with skillless cards involved is Sun Gohan, Unbelievable Might. So this is a really good barrier removal card here. It's a blocker when you play it. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 3 or less, ignoring barrier, and place it at the bottom of his owner's deck. Now, if you're dealing with some pesky stuff that might make the other person's deck work, or something that may be hindering you, this is a really good way to get rid of it real fast. Obviously, it's 3 or less, so it doesn't handle the big boys, but we have other ways to do that, and I'll show you in a little bit. But also, active main, if your leader card is mono blue and you have a blue skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 or less in play, you can play this card. So skillless battle card out in play, which will be this, which will come out, and I'll show you other ways it gets out and does things, and we recycle it. You'll always be playing this for 1 energy. So it becomes a 15k blocker for 1 energy that gets rid of something pesky with barrier. So it's a real help and a hindrance to your opponents sometimes when they have, like, if they're playing Agents of Destruction and they got Bobby out, which has barrier, it ruins their whole line of play. So it's really, really convenient at times, depending on the deck you're facing. We play skillless card, and we're playing this. We play skillless card, so we're playing this new card from Realm of the Gods, Wiz Calling to Order. Now, this really helps the deck out. It's blue-yellow too, which helps our blue-yellow count. But this card here has got energy exhaust and blocker for 2 energy. When this card is played from your hand, or at the end of battle when it's used in a combo, you can add up to 1 skillless battle card with energy cost 2 or less from your deck or your drop area and add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. If you can shuffle it if you look through your deck. Additionally, if it's your opponent's turn, you may play 1 skillless battle card with energy cost 2 in your hand in rest mode. So this will get you ready for your next turn, and it'll put a skillless out onto the battlefield to do some shenanigans I'll show you in a moment. But also, it's a blocker, so it's really good for a little bit of defense. I use it most of the time to combo for defense on your opponent's turn to get the skillless out. But I'll show you exactly what we do. Another card we run, if you saw the thumbnail, you saw that this is a Bardock Gohan build. So we run this guy here. Bardock Spirit Boost Avenger. So he's got barrier for 2 energy. When this card is placed in your energy, you can negate its skills for the game. So when you put this into your energy, it becomes a skillless battle card, which helps us with a lot of things I'll show you in a moment. Activate main once per turn. You can Spirit Boost. So when you activate a Spirit Boost on here, so what a Spirit Boost is you Spirit Boost 1 means you take 1 marker off your unison and you can activate this ability. But if you Spirit Boost 1, this card gains critical for the turn. So it becomes a 15k critical, and then your leader can plus 5k. It can become a 20k critical. And then with this card here, when you Spirit Boost with one of your blue Saiyans, it also gets another 5k. So this becomes a 25k critical if all the stars align. If your leader's ability is always going to go off, but when you Spirit Boost and you have him out, it'll set that off. So he'll be a 25k attacker. He's really strong. But like I said, you play him in your energy, and he becomes a skillless card too, which is important. I'll show you in a minute. He's a Bardock, so we run him on purpose to help out with this consistency here. So this Bardock Great Ape Assault. So it's a double strike blocker. It's got X Evolve to a blue Bardock with energy cost of 2 or more. And it's got a permanent here that says when using this card's Evolve skill from your hand, you can choose battle cards in your energy to play this card, and it comes in active mode. So you can use your energy to tap this Bardock, and then you can use this card to pay 2, evolve this onto this. It'll come out of your energy, and then you can play this guy for 2 energy. It's also got an auto here. If your leader card is a blue Saiyan, which it is, and when a card in your energy evolves onto this card, you draw a card, and then at the end of the turn, you switch this card to active mode and place the top card of your deck into your energy in rest mode. So the energy that we took out to X Evolve, it gets replaced, so we don't have to worry about it. us losing any energy. And then you also draw a card if you used an energy from your you evolved onto an energy that you had in your energy area. So it's really good, and it helps us get our energy back. And it's a giant 20k blocker or attacker, so you can pivot, and it's really, really safe just to keep you at high life and stuff like that. Another card we play here, we can actually cheat this card out another way, and it's with Tora, Keeper of the Red Ardband. So this is a 1-drop blocker. You play it for 1, and then it's got an auto here for 1 blue energy. If your leader card is a blue Saiyan, which it is, and your opponent has 2 or more energy, when this card is removed from the battle area by opponent's skill or KO'd, you can choose up to 1 Bardock card in with an energy cost of 4 or 5 in your hand and play it. So this one here is a 5-drop Bardock, and you can pay 1 energy if this gets KO'd, and you can play this from your hand, and then you got a blocker out to defend a little bit more. It's great. Or if they get rid of it with skills on your turn, you can play this guy also for 1 energy if you have it open. So it's really, really good and safe. So it helps you out with defense, but also it's an attacker for next turn. It's got double strike, so it's a pretty decent threat. I'll put these guys up here. So like I said, it plays Bardocks 4 or 5. So we play 3 of these guys here. It helps with consistency in the energy also. But you can arrival it for 1 blue energy, and it's a 4-drop Bardock. So it'll come into play with 4 energy. You got unique, that's why I only run 3, and it's a blocker. If you have a blue Bardock's crew card in play, which you will because we're playing mostly Bardock crew here, negate this card's energy exhaust in all areas. So you can play this in your energy active without it being tapped, and you'll have a blue-yellow energy open because it's a blue-yellow card. Now, also, it has an auto at the end of the turn. You can switch this card to active mode, and if your leader is a blue Bardock's crew, which is not, you can draw 2 cards. But if you do end up playing this and arrivaling it for 1, you can attack with it. And when you attack with it, at the end of your turn, you can attack, and you have a blocker already available. So we have a lot of blockers to keep us safe. And they're all pretty big. They're 19Ks, 20Ks, and everything like that. So it'll definitely, your opponent will have to combo a lot of the time to get over it, unless they're swinging with like 20Ks and stuff like that. More Bardocks that we play. More 5-drops. SS Bardock, Never-Ending Vengeance. This came out a little bit after all the support that came out in the EB, the Evolution Booster, but it has Energy Exhaust, Unique, and Barrier, and it's got a permanent. If you have Bardock's crew in play, reduce the combo cost of this card in your hand by 1. So it's a free multicolor combo if you have a Bardock's crew out, which is really, really good. This other ability is only if your leader's a Bardock crew, but I'll read it for you in case you do run a Bardock's crew leader. Active main for a blue and any color. If your leader card is a Bardock's crew card, you could choose 1 Tora's Red Ardband or Assault of the Great Apes in your hand and activate it. And then you can't use that ability for the rest of the game. But we don't use that ability. We only use it for the free multicolor combo. And also, we play it for free, and then it's a 5-drop Bardock, which has to do with this next card that I'm going to show you. And it has Barrier also, so it's very safe to have out. Your opponent really can't mess with it when it's out. So that we can evolve this card on top of it. We run 3 of these. This is an older card, Desperate Warrior Super Saiyan Bardock. So it's got an EX evolve here. You could place 2 cards from your hand into your drop area. And then you can evolve this card onto a yellow Bardock with energy cost of 5 or more. So this counts as a yellow Bardock with energy cost 5 or more. So basically, you're just going to discard 2 cards, and then you're going to play this card. And what happens when it gets played is, first of all, it has a permanent. If your opponent has 6 or more energy in rest mode, this card gains plus 5,000 in triple strike. So it turns into a 30K triple strike if you're playing the long game and they have 6 or more energy, or if they're ramping. It's really good. But we play it for this other effect. The auto here is when this card evolves onto a card, you can choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle. You can choose all of your opponent's battle cards and all of their energy, and you can switch it to rest mode. So this card is crazy because you play it for free also. You just need to have this guy out. And then when he's out, you just discard 2 cards and play it. So if you're going to go for game and they have a lot of negates that they could possibly play, or they have a lot of defense, they could have a lot of open energy, you can literally just play this card and just tap all of their energy and all their battle cards. So they're not going to be able to combo with anything they have on the board, and all their energy is tapped. So going for game, like I said, if you go late game, this guy is a huge game winner threat. You play him and he's a triple strike, 30k, plus it taps all the energy. So you can just go in for game with this. Or, you swing it with something for game. Well, you play this, you tap all their energy, then you swing it with something else like this guy or some of the other threats I'll show you in a second. So it's a really crazy card and a really crazy combo that fits in to this new stuff. And this is set, like, I don't even know. I think it was set 2 or 3 when this came out. But it is crazy that they adapted it to be able to play it with all these cards. So it's really, really good. I'll show you other cards we have that are really threatening too. A little bit of defense here. So Dimension Magic, it's just so good. If you have one open energy, you can play it and untap another energy, or you're kind of at high life. So if you have a lot of cards in your drop area, it's Sparking 5. So you can play this negate for free by taking a life, and then you can untap 2 energy. Just extend your plays defensively. So it's a really, really good counter. I love it. I think it's one of the best in blue. Other than that, we run our unisons. So we have counterplays, God Stealing Technique. So what this does is, if your opponent plays a battle card and you have a unison with 2 or more markers out, you can play this card, and then you can return whatever they're playing right back to their hand, and they pay their energy for it. So really, really good counterplay here. I run 2 of these Zamasu's the Eliminator. I don't want to clunk it up too much, so I didn't want to run too much yellow-blue stuff because of the Bardock stuff. But this is just a really, really good counterplay. If they play something, it gets played in rest mode. So I'll read it to you. Energy Exhaust Indestructible. Counterplay. Play this card, and the card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less. It's returned to its owner's hand. If you have another blue-yellow multicolor energy, negate this card's energy exhaust in all areas. So if you need to use it as an energy for an extra yellow, you can. When this card is played, you can draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. So it does a lot. And like I said, it avoids an energy exhaust also. So it's a really good card to play in here if you need it more. But like we said, this guy here, he ignores energy exhaust as well. So either way, we're getting our energy untapped. So we do run Skillless. So our big boss monster for the deck and our board wipe simultaneously is this beast mode deflect triple strike. So SS2 Sun Gohan Astonishing Strike. It's got deflect, so it's most of the time always coming down. Triple strike. Activate main for 4 blue energy. If your leader card is a blue Saiyan, which it is, your opponent has 3 or more energy, and you choose 1 blue skillless battle card with energy cost 2, place it in. Play this card from your hand after you choose that skillless battle card with energy cost of 2. You can play this from your hand, and then if you played a card, place the chosen card, the skillless 2-drop battle card. You can put that into your energy after you play this. So, like I said with this, where is he? This Bardock, he's a skillless in your battle area, but if you play him out with one of the abilities, like this Tien Shenhan, you play him out. After you put him in your energy, he's skillless for the whole game. So you can play him out, and he's a skillless. But also you have these guys that are skillless here. So this guy, between this Bardock and then these skillless cards, you're always going to have this live and your barrier removal live. So you'll always be able to play this guy, no problem. I've never had an issue once, and I've play tested a bunch of times with it. But also it's got another ability here. Once per turn, place 1 mono blue battle card from your energy into your drop area, and then you can switch this card to active mode, and then all of your opponent's battle cards get put to the bottom of their owner's decks. So basically you get to turn 4. Maybe you do some shenanigans. You have some skillless out beforehand, or on the turn before you use the Whis to play 1 in rest mode, just to have 1 out for your turn 4. And then you play this card. You choose the skillless card that was played, and then you put it into your energy. So you're at 5 energy, and you have 1 open energy now because you put the 1 battle card that you had out into your energy. You attack, and they negate it or whatever, and then you can pop the guy in any battle card that's blue in your energy, untap him, and get another triple strike attack that's 30k. So 2 30k triple strike attacks, and you board wipe them, not ignoring barrier. But it's just super strong. That's deflect, and like I was saying, this is a free evolve. So say you do this a bit, you play this guy, you have a Bardock out, you evolve this on. So one of the Bardocks you have out, now they tap all their energy, and you get 2 30k triple strike swings. So it is super strong for a game ender or just to peg your opponent down. Crazy, crazy amount. So it's really, really good. I love the combo, to be completely honest. I love that card so much. I use it in so many of my decks. It's crazy. Also, if we do go play long, we have Android 17 turning the tide. I think this got errated, so the ban list came out. This is going to have to get changed up, and it's probably going to get changed to the Master Roshi 6-drop. It's just the next best answered. So this thing is probably done for a while, but I showed it. This is the deck that I played in the last tournament, so I'm just showing you this card. I know it's the Rada hasn't taken place yet, so it's still playable, but this is probably going to get switched to a Master Roshi 6-drop. And secret rare, Baby Hatch. So if you don't know what it does, you just play this card, you discard a card, and then they can't attack for the turn. So this saves you 1 whole turn, and it's just a really, really good card. Probably the best secret rare in blue there is. So this is the one that I choose to use. If you want to use other ones to be more aggressive, you can, but I play defensively a lot, so I like to play this one. All right, so that's the deck. This is the leader, Son Gohan, SS2, pushed to the brink. Really good, really viable. I've won a bunch of matches with it online, and I'm going to take it to locals, see how it performs. But it surprises people because not a lot of people run the Bardock package, and they're not used to all the defense and then the big apes coming out and all the skill lists and everything like that. So it's definitely a fun version of the deck, and it's definitely competitive with all the cards that are jammed in here. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any comments below, feel free to type away. If you guys like the deck, feel free to like. But I'm DBS TCG Central. Thanks for joining us for another video. I'm going to have another one coming out this weekend, and then probably during the week, I'll probably do 2 to 3 a week, definitely. So make sure to set your notifications and everything like that. I also have a Facebook and Instagram and an eBay. You guys can check them all out. I'll leave them in the link below. It's really great to hear the comments that you guys give. I love the feedback and everything you guys are giving me, so I appreciate everything from the community. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave it below, and I'll be back for another one soon. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.